Pat Galligan had worked in the insurance industry for many years in competitive intelligence and marketing. He began losing his vision due to a degenerative retina disease, and by age 50, he could no longer see his computer screen.
I had notified people that I had retinitis pigmentosa. The screen itself, the computer monitor, was narrowing, and I had a magnifying glass in front of me to try to last as long as I possibly could at work and still see my computer screen. But eventually my vision got so bad that I couldn't really make out what was on the computer screen and really had to request to take long-term disability. The decision to get back to work was really important to me because I felt like it was such an integral part of who I am, and I could also sense the upcoming boredom and almost an internal potential worthlessness of being a burden to my family members and just not being active and pursuing and helping the family, helping myself sort of move forward with life like we all want to do.
Pat developed new skills, learning how to use adaptive technology called Job Access with Speech, or JAWS, which allowed him to use the computer in a new way.
Just in my personal case, it was the prospect of incredible boredom that I was facing that really led me to go back to work and to really dive into using the computer software Job Access with Speech. So for instance, the first year after I had to leave work because I couldn't see my computer screen anymore, my kids were graduating about the same time and leaving home, and my wife was working, so I've got a couple of great hobbies like running and piano, but in the final analysis, though, I'd be done with those hobbies and they would occupy me, let's say, until noon, and I'd be scratching myself, what am I going to do the rest of the day? So my options were to go back and do volunteer work, but I really wanted to dig deep and get back into the workforce in a big way and just put all this stuff behind me and the blindness behind me and be able to be an active participant in the workforce. I was very worried about finding an employer who would allow me to work with them using the Job Access with Speech computer software. I knew it was out of most employers' quote-unquote wheelhouse to be accepting of somebody that's using a technology that's so different from what they're used to. It actually took a while to find my first job, and it was actually with the IRS. They obviously are a federal employer, and they were aware of the technology, and in fact they already had employees that worked for the Internal Revenue Service in St. Louis who were already using JAWS effectively on the job to answer people's tax questions. So that was really my first breakthrough opportunity to be able to use the skills that I gained using Job Access with Speech in an actual work environment.
Pat shares his experience with the Ticket to Work program.
I had no idea about Ticket to Work. I was talking with my Social Security case manager about the fact that I really wanted to go back to work, and in fact had already made a handful of sales calls for a friend of mine in Chicago. And then and only then did I really find out that Ticket to Work even existed. The key is I had to seek out the information. There was no advantage like ALLSUP is providing to its clients or potential clients to find out about the Ticket to Work and how it works ahead of time. There are a couple things I'd say to somebody that is thinking about going back to work but is afraid of losing their benefits. The Social Security disability program and the Ticket to Work program specifically have protections built into their system that will allow you to get back to work. And the benefits coordination, the benefits analysis, for instance, that ALLSUP provides to clients is huge, because that will allow ALLSUP to help people see what the advantages are in terms of increased income going back to work, but also importantly to the client, what they could potentially lose by going back into work. And it allows them to make an intelligent decision on the cost-benefit analysis of going back to work and not going back to work, the implications to your health insurance, the implications to what the increased income that you will have as balanced by the Social Security disability income that you could potentially forego. So again, I can't stress that enough. The benefits analysis portion of what ALLSUP provides is huge. I had to do that. I had to navigate those pitfalls entirely on my own, and really it's a minefield out there. You don't really know what you could potentially lose. There's nobody there to advise you. I didn't have an ALLSUP there to advise me on if I take this step forward, this could potentially mean I lose this. But with the benefits analysis that ALLSUP provides, you can make a clear decision with all the facts in front of you.